What's up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and it's time for some ranked. And I've been abusing Cartel, I've been abusing Champion, abusing Scrapper. I'm gonna play fair this game, and I'm gonna Megamind, and let the Legion Gods decide. And the Legion Gods decide on Miner. Well, Miner with the 1 gold actually makes sense. So I'm not opposed to this. I am not opposed to Miner Megamind. We have Poda Mask, throwing it back to the old days. Honestly, I feel like this is just an easy, simple Poda Mask. Like, we reroll for Steeds at some point. There's Guardian Angel or Battle Scars. Yeah, I think we just play a nice, solid Priestess of the Abyss with masks. That's my plan. Let's do it. We go Priestess. We add a mask here and there. Okay, we're both really weak on 7. So we need to be careful about 7. 7 and 8. 7 and 8 with Sakura and POTUS. We are very weak. So watch out for that. My guy's always champion, and my teammates is Sakura. So it really doesn't make sense for me to Snail. I don't really want a long wave. He doesn't want a long wave either. Kind of want to get to the mid game to where Miner pays off more. Miner, you get cheaper workers. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's not really pushing that much. MacM is probably egg, by the way. So this is an okay start. If nobody has workers, then it doesn't punish being Miner. Right, because when everybody has like 400 or 500 income, and you're able to buy 2 more workers than everybody else because you're Miner, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Nice, 0 gold buff. Wow. That's cash out. Mega cash out right there. And this game is a great example for people who are always asking, hey, what's the deal with... Whoops. Hey, what's the deal with Megamind? It's only 1 gold. Is it really that good? This Sakura right here, having 0 gold, is exactly why it's so good. That is exactly why Sakura cash out with Megamind is so good. You get that extra 4th worker, and you're not sitting on 49 gold. Because sitting on 49 gold is stupid. But with Megamind, you don't have to be stupid. And we'll probably just add the Garg here, guarantee the hold. Let's go 2.5. Like 2.5 down from the Poda. And we'll go Mask. Mask False Maiden, depending on if they send or not. I will send the Snail if I get it, just because I snailed on 2 into Champion. So you're going to expect 6, potentially 7 workers. If that is 7 workers, they could leak a lot. I don't think they're going to give me that Snail, though. They did give me the Snail. He is 7 workers. I've got a chance. Do I leak, though? No, I do not. We are pushing to 7 now. We are pushing to 7. And I would love to see this Champion Warp Wing that is 7 workers, as I calculated, go down. And it absolutely does. That was a perfect calculation by me, knowing that because I snailed on 2, that he would overpush. But let's not get too happy. That's what she said. I'm going to go Ranger.
I'll give it a shot.
Mask. All right, here's what I'm gonna do here, guys. The Poda and the Ranger actually have different ranges, so I think it makes sense to actually put it closer up. It doesn't change how it splits. So I like that better. It's not like you're ever going to do an aura with Poda and masks and Daphne's anyhow, so what does it matter? 2 snails. The guy sending us is quite pushed, so let's not push to 9. We'll just push to 8 workers here. I don't want to be too greedy. I also really need to get that heal out. Oh, wow, they didn't push any workers. Okay. My guy didn't. Champion on MacM is crazy. Mac is a known scrapper player. Yeah, we're gonna have to ask him. Mac being champion is kind of crazy. He must have seen some of my videos where champion was unstoppable. I'm hoping that the Green Devil is an okay choice here. I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Like I said, 7 and 8 is really bad, so I'm not gonna push at all here. I'm very scared of 7 and 8. Very scared of 7 and 8, so we're gonna push no workers. A bad idea to push. I will continue sending because that's just what Doofus Mcdooface does. But yeah, by us not pushing and hopefully covering next, it will be a game-winning play. We will probably go another Ranger and then a Green Devil back here. That's probably my plan for Wave 7. And then Wave 8, we'd have 2 Daphnes or something like that by then. Yeah, Monroe looks really weak 7 and 8. But he is saving. He's saving on Mac, so that means that Mac M should also leak on Wave 7. So theoretically, I hold, Lego Gaming holds, Mac M leaks, Monroe leaks. And it's dead even. No problem. No problem at that point. Although he's only able to get income, unfortunately. He didn't quite have enough Mythium for the mole, so... As I said, we want that Green Devil. And the 2 masks. Absolutely everything. Well, I said Wave 7 and 8 were both weak. Here we are, Wave 7. I have 2 Green Devils, 4 Mass Spirits, 1 Daphne, 1 Priestess that needs to tank perfectly, and a whole lot of King. Let's see what happens. Income enemy, so I will hold. Actually, I don't know, because my Priestess is only tanking the Lizard. Would not recommend that. Very bad Priestess. But I'm gonna hold. So let's see if his guy leaks. His guy's holding, because it was just income. Monroe is leaking small, but that's to be expected of Sakura's. Not a bad trade. I don't think this is that bad. Do I full cover? Do I get 1 heal off? I absolutely do get 1 heal off, which means that I will full cover. Not going to over push here. No reason for me to. We're in a good spot. And I would love to see somebody at the bottom and me at the top. This is exactly what gets me horny. I can add the Rangers so that I can now reroll out of them. Because you only need 3 Daphnes normally. I could also reroll out of the masks, but the masks help a lot with splitting. Better than Rangers, because Rangers are 700. Masks are the same as Priestess. Makes it easier. Okay. What do we see from this? Is it the Zerker? The Zerker would serve as a Wave 16 tank. We are really weak on 19 though. Right. We're really weak on 19. Alright, that is not ideal. Not a huge fan of that leak right there. Lego is very under, so I'm gonna skip and go 10 here. I'm gonna skip and go 10. Want to keep him at the bottom if possible. Yeah, I'm thinking Shadow Dancer actually does better, right? Our single target waves were already really solid. So Shadow Dancer, and with Shadow Dancer Battle Scars, could really pay off. And our Poto wasn't tanking very well on 7, so I think she'll be absolutely perfect here on Wave 9. Probably going to get 1 more Daphne and another Antler on 10. I would like a mole here, a mole into 10. Yeah, he's not showing anything good. He's absolutely cooked. I will destroy Lego Gaming quite easily. Not sure if I should have pushed that worker, though. That worker could be greedy. That worker right there could be on the greedy side. Let's see if it is or isn't, though. Very long-lived. That was a full send, though. And that 57. Give me, say 60. Say 60. Yes, it does say 60, so we'll get that brute. And we have to make a decision now, guys.
On your mark.
We can go Daphne. Yeah, we're gonna go Daphne. Yeah, we're gonna go Daphne. We're gonna go Daphne. I'm 80 over. I think we're fine. Monroe is now in last. And he's probably gonna leak again here, unfortunately. But if I can offset that with a Lego Gaming leak, then it should be okay. Just in case that 60 doesn't go through. It does. 175 under, that's awesome. Looking good. I do destroy my guy, there's no doubt about it. Oh, that Hades could theoretically leak too. I hold. Does the Hades hold? Yes, it does. It was close. The Hades alive? Dude, the Hades is alive, so unfortunate. Can it kill the Hades before it gets a spawn out? Yes. Kills the Hades before it gets a spawn out. Honestly? Dude, PTA might just win us the game right here. Like, as juicy as Guardian Angel looks. As juicy as Battle Scar looks. I actually do think press the attack here would just win us the game. There's no world where he's holding. I'm taking the risk here, guys. And I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But I've got to do what I think is the right play. I'm sacrificing our late game for this end. So if it works, I'm a genius. If it doesn't work, I have a small penis. Let's find out what happens. I mean, he has no tanks. He has 4 damaging units. One is an aura that's only touching 1 unit. And a Cage of Pain is his only tank. He needs a lot of value. It's 365 under. I'm hoping to absolutely raw dog this dude right now. I need him raw dogged hard, bro. I mean, we're talking the raw dogs of raw dogs. I'm looking for like 60, 75, 80%. Yeah, with how long a wave it is. 57, not exactly what I want, but I still think it's enough to make it worth. Hopefully. And it theoretically should allow my teammate to get a juicy send into his guy. I will resend. They're actually telling me to push. So I'm going to push a worker or two. I'm not going to push too aggressively, though. I'm not going to push too aggressively. Oh, I'm minor. Dude, I've been so focused this game, or unfocused, that I forgot I was the minor mastermind. We're in the mid game, and I get cheaper workers. That's crazy. I just remembered that. Crazy. He sends me again. I'm gonna push a couple. Let's just 14. I'll prep one Hellraiser and then push the rest. Let's see if I can leak my guy. Probably not, you know. That's the one thing about doing the PTA. Yeah, he does get Mac real nice. 93%. Maybe we should have sent together, but I still think the amount of gold we're getting and the pressure on both of them at the same time, you know, even if it is separately, I still think it's giga worth the split send there. Like, we're using PTA tactically. I might just actually go for a Millennium. You just think this through here, guys. The important thing is the Azeria doesn't die here. I'm gonna shift. Because I do want a full Doomsday or full Shadow Dancer next. So I'm just going to make sure the Azaria does not die. Which she shouldn't with this split. You know what? Let's just like 100% make sure. No, because she does need to tank at least 2. Is it income? Okay, he skips. It is perfect. She's good. She's good. Hell yeah. Yeah, GK looks good. For me, it's like mole, hermit, and then another mole. Like, mole is just so good into him. Like, I don't know what you guys think about mole, but maybe I should send mole. The hermit would also be cool. Yeah, I think we still go hermit. I think we go hermit with the rest. And then the robo. So what are our options here? Because if you think about it, I already have a lot of damage. Like, I already have a lot of damage. Alright? 2 Daphnes, the Azaria. Decent amount of tanks. So I actually like Shadow Dancer here better than I do a Doomsday. I kind of do. Especially if they send like 4 Eyes or something. Or Mole. You know? Like Pack is what you want to send against Dread Knight normally. So I think this is kind of Pack resistant. And then we just go 17. So I just need this Mr. Dread Knight here to live forever. But I think I'm a leak, unfortunately. One more spawn. Okay, I am leaking. That kind of sucks. And Mac M is holding. How did that GK never get targeted? How does that Ghost Knight, the tank unit, never get targeted? Holy shit. Well, that is horrific for us, guys. I gotta be honest. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to income 16. That's a really long wave. We have no king. I'm gonna full regen here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna full regen here. Prepping our Hellraisers. Dude, they're gonna hit 69 so fast. Wow, just one wave just absolutely changed everything. There's the full regen. We are super far behind. The good news is I've got these perfect Hellraisers ready to go. We're gonna shift just a little bit of gold here, not too much. But shit, dude, that is not good for us, guys. I mean, I got a 460. And I leaked pretty bad. Mac M held with 2580 value. Just, send difference, I guess, unfortunately. I mean, I think I'm gonna go real. I think we have to reel. And maybe they skip because of my bait with the king ups, right? With the regens, maybe they actually don't think of sending here. It's theoretically possible. It is very freaking unlikely, but it's theoretically possible. All right, it's theoretically possible. Not saying it's likely, but it's possible.
I never miss.
I mean, the Azaria has been good. I wish I remembered how she did on 14. Because this is probably too much for her. But I also think, like, we gotta risk it. Like, look at how far behind we are. The Azaria needs to do great things. She just has to. She just simply has to do great things here. Let's see what happens. The Azaria is toast. Somehow they just like all went left. Do you see that? So I'm gonna tell you right now, we are toast. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This Dread Knight's not going to go crazy. We lost on that wave 14. All you can say is Mac-M God. All you can say is Mac-M is just too good, man. Although I would think we should probably go to the sandbox. Take a look at that wave 14. Just so in the future, if we are sending that, you know, a Hades 300 under, you know, we hopefully would leak it. But I guess the real issue is actually the PTAing not together. Right? Us PTAing not together allowed Lego to not push. Then I don't leak him. So this was probably my mistake. We should have just sent 12 together. That is on me, 100%. Should not have sent 11. Should have sent 12 with Monroe. We would have gotten a lot of king, maybe even killed him. Instead, I got greedy. Went for the double re, expecting him to push workers. That was stupid of me. And then I push way too many to this. To that send right there on 12. Because I realized I was minor. Would have been better off if I didn't realize. And then I just get absolutely destroyed on wave 14. I mean, I really got destroyed on 14. I guess I just don't have that much value. It's because I push those workers. But let's take a look here. The first thing we got to wonder is, how does that GK not get targeted, right? That's the first question you got to ask yourself. Is that GK turns into a DPS GK just because of those two masks? And you got to wonder, is that RNG or is that every time? Because if it's every time, then GK should never be sent there, you know? If that's the fact. So it might just be like a pack ogre send. Theoretically.
Welcome to Doofus.
Just make sure, was it Hermit Robo, I think? I believe it was Hermit Robo. Hermit Robo. But yeah, I'm uber surprised. I mean, this GK just never gets targeted, yeah. It's just a DPS GK. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, but here it's attacking the Hades. I don't remember if this was what happened in the game. Maybe it is. But it's using the Hades Vamp really well. I mean, this is definitely better than what happened in the game. By a shit ton. Holy fudge muffins. Alright, alright. But remember, guys, we're always trying to avoid RNG. So what send could have been better? You know, what send could have been better? I'm gonna personally try Pack to rush the Hades. I do want a Hermit because of the AoE. And then I'm gonna go double through. Like I've said, I don't like sending Pack and Mold together. I think that is counterintuitive. So would this get a better percentage? I don't know. But I'd like to find out. Would like to find out. Because at the end of the day, we're looking for consistency, you know? Like, although that GK just leaked here, it didn't leak in the game. So you're really not happy with that. But yeah, dang, this is like 100 times better. Yeah, 71%. I know that GK was 81%, but this is actually way more when you think about it. Less gold, more king. But damn, that is unfortunate. And we were in the lead that game too. That's what sucks. We were in the lead that game. But it did not pay off. So, my name's Doofus Mcdooface, guys. And I will be going back to Champion. Because clearly, Champion's the way to go. Clearly, Champion is the way to go. Because us playing Megamind with a Mastermind that I don't feel like is that strong did not pay off for us. So to all the Megamind haters, you win. See you next time.